Greetings, beautiful alchemists. It is your girl Iris, the Womb Alchemist, here to bring you another reading. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please consider subscribing. Otherwise, please like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. I hope everyone is doing well. I know I am. So I wanted to speak a little bit about my last video. That was the first time I called out the zodiac signs, I believe. Maybe not the first time, but I don't call out zodiac signs very often, and I realized that I called out like almost every sign, if not every sign, right? And so when I asked my guides, like, why did I call out every sign? You know, why did you want me to call out every sign? Because that's what they wanted me to do, is to call out the signs in that particular video. And what they told me is that, like, the whatever I was talking about at the time, those signs pertain to it. Okay, those zodiac signs pertain to whatever I was communicating about around that time when I called out that particular zodiac sign. Okay, sun, rising, or moon. I hope that makes sense. Okay. But yeah. Otherwise, let's get into this evening's reading. Okay, I thought, I feel like this is going to be a really bomb-ass reading, and I'm about to reveal some secrets about the universe to you all. That's the upload that I got earlier. Okay. So just to prepare to have your mind blown here. All right. Because, it's going to be something about how the gods came to be, how like the different gods in the different cultures came to be, and that, they all exist within their own right. Okay, it's not like there's only, Jesus, there's only Krishna, there's only Heru, there's only, these are all individual entities here. Okay, all from different cultures: Kemetic, Hindu, the Orishas, West Africa. So there's a bunch of different deities here, and they have different names, and people call on them for different reasons. Okay, but they all are connected to God, the one true, God. And I don't even know. I feel weird saying the one true God. Okay, we all know that there's one energy source here, but what I'm talking about is like the different entities that represent different concepts, principles, values that are like real entities here. Okay, and it matters who you call on. Now, I will say though, this might be controversial, but the person named, like, what people call Jesus is not accurate. Okay, but anyways, I'm not finna get into all that. All right, I'm just gonna let the guides lead me, okay, in this conversation, but this is gonna be a really good reading here. All right, that's what I'm talking about. This is a gift here. What we're about to talk about, this conversation that we're about to have, this is a gift to humanity. All right, to whoever is listening, the viewer. All right, so take what resonates, take what doesn't. I honestly don't give a fuck who believes in what I'm saying, who's not. This is the truth here. All right, the universe is giving you a leg up here. Okay, yeah. 9 of Cups here. Somebody wishes, and so somebody had wished for this message to come out. All right, and I was chosen to deliver it. All right. By the way, I have a different deck of cards today. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is my African tarot deck. I believe this was called. Yeah, this is my African tarot deck. So yeah, it's mini. Okay, Wheel of Fortune here. All right, what I'm getting from this is that things have changed a lot over time, and it wasn't necessarily for the best here, okay? There was people, humans, in their ego, and they changed things, okay, that our ancestors, that the ancient divine beings left for us to understand and know. But because so many changes have happened here, literally with the Three of Cups here, okay, many people have changed the course of not the course, but have changed the truths, the understandings of history here for their own gain, all right? Whether it be a spiritual gain, physical, like monetary, or power, for some reason, people thought it was a good idea to change the truth here, okay? And that's why I used to read, not as often as I wanted to, but I used to read, okay? And I used to try to understand spirituality through the lens of other people, okay? Through reading. And even other things like self-help books, all that stuff. And I realized that if you're connected with your guides and your ancestors, then all of that stuff becomes obsolete. Okay, you're getting the direct connection to the truth here, not through somebody else's truth. Okay, because people's ascended masters, guides, ancestors, spirit team, period, are going to lead them in different directions than where you need to go. Yes, there are some universal laws and stuff, but it's better to get access to them through your own spirit team, spirit guides. Okay, you need to have a relationship with them here. All right. So this message has been planned. That's what I'm getting. This message has been planned. All right, with the World card at the bottom of the deck here. Like I said, this message is a gift here. All right, to the world, and this message has been planned. All right, I don't know planned by who. I'm getting like prophesized. All right, this message was prophesized here. Yeah, because they want the world to move forward. Okay? Yeah, they want things to be balanced here. There needs to be forward movement. Things are really corrupt right now. Things are really it's at a standstill here with the Seven of Pentacles here, and it's been this way for a long time. That's what I've been getting. Things are really corrupt, imbalanced. Okay, the earth is just out of whack here, and this message will be one of many to urge folks, okay, in the right direction, okay, to bring balance here, to calm things down. All right, because there's a lot of sorrow, a lot of confusion, regret, a lot of loss, a lot of heartache here. All right, with the Four of Cups, that's what's going on in the world right now. Literally, with the Nine of Swords here, people are in despair, people are sad, people are sick, people are not healthy, there's illness, all right, despair, depression, all types of horrible shit, like war, I really, honestly, I don't watch TV, so I don't know what's going on now. I only know what I see on social media and stuff, and I know there's war, there's famine, there's hunger, there's just a lot of illusions that cause us to be in a place of lack, all right, to be in certain mentality here that makes it easier for people to control us here. Okay, Queen of Cups to the Queen of Wands here. All right, Ace of Swords. I feel like my guides are saying that I'm speaking the truth here. All right, I'm just here to deliver the message. All right, I'm what they're trying to say is that I'm coming to you all trying to be as genuine as possible, and as brave as possible, okay, to deliver this message to you here. But I am trying to be genuine, and that's why I was allowed to give you this message. This is crazy. I've never read anything like this, by the way. This has never happened to me before, but they want you to know that I am genuine, and that it takes a lot of courage to say what I'm about to say here. Okay? And that's why I was chosen for this message here. All right, with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, some type of truth is about to be exposed here. I'm not saying that I'm the only one who has said something like this. I don't know what they're about to tell me, but yeah, Ace of Cups to the Justice here. A new beginning is on the horizon, okay? Love is definitely going to be an emotion that will divide the people who will be able to move forward, and the people who will be able to have to continue working here. Okay, self-love is very important, and the guides, the gods, all of them are saying that they love humanity very much here. All right, but they need things to be fair and balanced, and they want to bring justice, all right, to the situation at hand here. Okay, love is a huge frequency, and there is a new beginning, either on the horizon or that's already begun. Okay, and it's about to balance out a lot of corruption here. All right, a lot of unfairness, a lot of evil deeds. All right, that went not unnoticed but unaddressed. Okay. Page of Wands, yeah, a lot of heartbreak. Okay, they have been watching a lot of heartbreak here with the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Page of Wands to the Three of Swords here. They are, yeah, they're sad that they're getting this news, that they're seeing this heartbreak happen in the world. All right, people not helping each other, being neglected, rejected, people fighting each other who are supposed to be loving each other, siblings, lovers, fathers, sons, parents with their children, children with their parents, people who are supposed to be protecting, the vulnerable population, abusing them, misusing them for their own financial gain, personal gain here. All right, there's a lack of peace and balance. All right, on this planet, there's a lack of high vibrational energy here. And, we've been in this Five of Pentacles energy on this planet for a very long time. All right, and what I'm getting is the Earth Angels are returning. The Earth Angels are here, all right? That's why things are, if you watch tarot, you might be hearing a lot of that on other tarot channels here about Earth Angels and stuff. Well, a lot of them are returning, okay, to balance things out here, to bring peace, okay? Yeah, and these Earth Angels are very powerful. Very, very powerful here. There's no way you can touch them or betray them, or you can betray them, but there's no way that you can kill these people. They're very divinely protected here, and they themselves are very powerful. Okay, they have a lot of power. All right, that's what I'm getting with the Magician. Big abilities to manifest things, to make things move. Okay, in terms of globally, universally, these Earth Angels were chosen because their ability to manifest, to be able to control their thoughts, to be able to manifest a higher frequency, a higher vibration on this planet. Okay, that's why they were chosen here, because they are so powerful, and they're so balanced. Okay, they're so at peace. They have mastered themselves. All right, and it's virtually impossible for these entities or these evildoers to hurt these people. They're going to want to. They're going to want to. And one thing that all of these earth angels have in common is that they've been betrayed really badly by people around them here. All right. But definitely those betrayers, it was all orchestrated, right? Because they have to step into their energy. These earth angels have to step into their energies because their upbringing might not have been the best. Okay, they might have been taught things that they need to let go of, so they've been put around people who might have stabbed them in the back, but that serves two purposes. One is God catches these people. Okay, for a lot of these people who stabbed these earth angels in the back, that was their last opportunity to do right by somebody. And as an earth angel, earth angels don't really do much to deserve being stabbed in the back. That just is what it is, because they're not about that type of stuff. They come very genuine, very open and honest. And God sees what happens when these people are around. These earth angels are put around certain individuals. It usually ends in this 10 of Swords. Okay, and so one, these people get exposed, and two, these earth angels learn how to navigate this 3D realm here, okay, because a lot of them can be naive because of how kind and loving that they are here. Okay, but yeah, so in learning who they are and learning their power, they actually gain access to their metaphysical power here. Okay, and so this is actually a gateway. This 10 of Swords energy is actually a gateway for these earth angels to gain access to their powers. Okay, because a lot of them don't reach their full potential until later on in life. All right, 4 of Swords here. What's this 4 of Swords here? I feel like a lot of them, so a lot of these earth angels, okay, they go through a period of incubation, of isolation, of rest, of relaxation, because they have to drain out. Yeah, they have to drain out all of the things that they have learned thus far, being in the world here, and they have to master themselves in a very unique way. Okay, tailored to their personal experiences here. This is the 8 of Pentacles. They have to master themselves without interference from the programming of society here. Okay, because they have to unlearn that they have to go get an education at college. They have to unlearn that watching TV is safe. They have to unlearn that drinking, smoking, and take it as it resonates. I'm not saying earth angels don't drink and smoke. It is what it is. There's no judgment here, but they have to unlearn certain programming here. They have to drain themselves, and most importantly, they have to unlearn this. We have to go to a 9 to 5 or get money, make money. That's not the purpose of an earth angel here. Mind you, an earth angel, okay, the emperor here, these angels are going to be very powerful, financially set. All right, these earth angels are not going to ever have to worry about a thing, and that's the way God has arranged it, because they're here on a mission. They're here to accomplish something. Their purpose is huge, bigger than we can ever conceive. It's so complex and huge. They don't have time to worry about money, so they have to unlearn this behavior that we're taught from such a young age, that we need to pay our bills, we need to pay rent, we need to pay our car note, blah 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 blah, like all of this 3D stupid shit that humans made up in order to survive. Now the bills are going to get paid, the whatever, the rent is going to get paid, but that's all by God's doing. Okay, so these earth angels have to unprogram, deprogram, whatever, all of this shit that they've learned, and realize that through their faith, God will protect, provide. Okay, God is the father, the mother, all right, whatever. God is both divine masculine and divine feminine energy here, and you'll hear me use both pronouns when referring to this entity, to the one source energy that we perceive as God. Okay, even that name, even the name God, like I don't know, but you guys understand when I say the source, right? The universe. Okay, so yeah, that is the all powerful being here. All right, but these earth angels are set. Okay, they don't have to worry about anything here because their purpose, their mission in life, yes, like I said, Queen of Pentacles here, they never have to worry about things like money. No. Okay, Queen of Swords, they never have to worry about protection. Money and protection, literally, God provides that. Okay, especially at the point of when they figure out that they're earth angels. Okay, in the beginning, yeah, they might have been just like everyone else, hustling in this rat race to get money and stuff, but that's why I'm saying they have to go through this period of incubation, right, like a butterfly here. All right, until it's revealed to them that they are earth angels here. Okay, what's this Knight of Cups here? The Knight of Cups fell on Temperance and the Magician here. Oh yeah, so the knowledge during this period, this incubation period, the knowledge comes back to them here, right? With the sun, it is illuminated here. And if you are an earth angel, you're going to be very attracted to the sun. You're going to love being in the sun. You're going to love receiving information from the sun, aka sun rays. Okay, but these earth angels are given a lot of love. Okay, because it's necessary, because they then have to give a lot of love. Okay, that's one of the huge purposes, the general purposes of earth angels, is to spread love. Okay, yeah, their light shines so bright. They spread the love through their light here. Okay, just through their energy, their auric field. All right, without even doing much, you know, as an earth, like as so when I was younger, I was into like getting donations, cooking for the unsheltered population and stuff. But now I'm at a place where like I would give money to people who ask for it on the street and stuff. But now I'm at a place where I understand that just my energy being around me, right, is causing a shift, causing a ripple, causing an effect on other people, because that is the gift that God has given, right? So we don't have to necessarily do the 3D things, right? Like work so hard to provide for other people, but just our presence is a gift. Just our presence is changing people's lives. Okay, if that makes any sense here. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, yeah, just when we walk around, all right, just when we walk around, you know, literally with the judgment here, like as we're walking around in our lives, we are spreading awareness, we are spreading love on a subconscious deep level. Okay, there's some type of energy exchange happening between us and the population. All right, and that is, yeah, that's a huge purpose of ours, just to exist. I know it's hard to believe, but it's difficult. It's actually a huge task to keep our vibrations high here. Okay, that's why we usually need a lot of rest. Okay, we also call judgment on people as well. Okay, when we're done wrong, when we remove our energy here with the 8 of Cups, all right, karma can come in. All right, so it's very important as a earth angel to know your worth. Okay, so you need to know when to walk away from somebody when something isn't serving you. That's very, very important as an earth angel, because then karma can begin to ensue. Okay, our energy shields other people from karma. Okay, so when our guides tell us you need to walk away like right now, then we need to do it. We need to be very obedient. That is another thing about earth angels, is that we need to be very, very obedient here. Okay? Yeah, our discernment, our decisions should be intertwined with what God and our spirit team are asking us to do here. And that's tough. Okay, because free will really exists. Can you imagine? All right, you're in the spiritual realm and you're making plans and deals with your spirit team, and then you come down to earth, right? And you completely fuck up everything because you want to be in your ego and you want to do what you want to do and you don't want to listen to your spirit guides and spirit team. All right, of course, that's going to piss them off. So that's why they choose very specific souls to come down here for these very specific high level missions here. Okay, because you're going to forget why you came here. You're going to forget who you are. You're going to forget everything about yourself when you come to this 3D realm. That's the point, right? Is to, because then you relearn yourself again, okay? And through that comes so many other gifts. But that is a challenge for people. Some souls come down here and completely forget who they are in the spiritual realm and just make a mockery and even lose ranking. All right, that sucks. That's not what your spirit team wants for you. So they uh need us to be obedient. Okay, God chooses obedient souls for this purpose here. All right. Yeah, you can't argue okay, with the 5 of Wands here in reverse. Like, you can't argue, you can't compete, you can't cause conflict with your spirit guides here. You can't just be thinking on your own. Okay, you have to work as a team with your spirit team. Okay, and they're always there to help you. The thing about earth angels is that our ancestors, our guides, our spirit team are always on point. Like, we have the best guides. Okay, and I'm talking about well known throughout history. You could even have like gods and goddesses on your spirit team. Okay, like you can have orishas on your spirit team. You can have comedic gods and goddesses on your spirit team. You can have, okay, y'all, I am back. My sincerest apologies. I had to I had to go put my son back to sleep. Okay, I believe I was talking about how, I believe I was talking about this 5 of Wands here and how we, earth angels or people who are here on a mission, right, who are here for a very, very high purpose, very important purpose, are not allowed to, not that we're not allowed, because free will is a thing, but we must be very obedient, all right, to what it is that we came here to do, to the contract that we have to fulfill here. Okay, also, we aren't supposed to engage in conflict, chaos, competition, okay, with anyone else here, all right, because we're in a lane all of our own. All right, that's not what we're here to do. Those are important lessons, okay? Sometimes people do come here to engage in conflict and chaos and competition, okay? Because those are lessons that we need to learn here, all right, as spiritual beings. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no judgment. It's just that usually we are here for a very specific purpose and we need to stay very focused here. So we're not meant to have money issues. We're not meant to belittle or judge other people. We're not meant to engage in conflict, fighting, just low vibrational stuff here. That's not what we're here to do. Okay, yeah, we're here to spread peace and raise the vibration of the world. We're here to do good for the world here. All right. And yeah, to dispel illusions in the world here. All right, which usually begins with a lot of us have to go through this process on our own in a micro level in order to help other people go through this process here. Okay, so we go through our own endings, our own cycles of eliminating illusions here. And then, once we pass our test with flying colors, then our guides and our spirit team, they can determine whether or not we're ready for the next step, all right, whether or not we're ready for our gifts. Because just imagine opening up the Akashic record of somebody who doesn't have any discipline, opening up somebody's ability to manifest, all right? If you're somebody who's a master manifester, your thoughts have to be very disciplined, okay? Because you can manifest misfortune, you can manifest chaos, you can manifest a lot of different things, okay? As they said in the Spider-Man movie, with great power comes great responsibility. Okay, that's some real shit here. Okay, so yeah, we're here to dispel illusions that have been put in place by people, and things, entities that want to cause chaos, okay, that are on the side of chaos, which is fine, which is great, all right? But here we're on the side of God, all right? We're about balance here, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, we're here to be courageous. All right, we're here to be brave. We're here to speak the truth that nobody wants to hear here. And it's because we have the heart of a lion. All right? Strength card. We have the heart of a lion. We've proven to have the heart of a lion here. Okay, we'll do whatever it takes to keep this balance here, this discipline. All right. Well, what I'm saying is this balance on this earth realm. Okay, we're a part of this balance, but also we have to balance within ourselves, be disciplined within ourselves. Okay, as above, so below. All right, because balancing or scales, okay, is always in movement. Even if it's very small, these things are always in movement, and nothing is ever perfectly still in balance here, okay, especially this 3D realm. All right, the scales are always in one direction, always in another direction. Truth here, all right, confirmation. But it's always in movement here, all right? Things are always changing. Oh, it's always moving towards balance, but it's never always just balanced, right? Nothing's ever always stagnant, okay? Judgment to the Two of Swords here. What I'm getting with this is that our jobs here is to, and I don't want to sound, I hope this is coming off in the right way here. But this is just a message that I'm getting, okay? I just want to reiterate that here. I'm not above anybody else, and Earth Angels aren't above anybody else. We are just equipped to do a certain job here, okay? And that job is to lead, okay? Our job here is to lead people, to speak the truth, to help people discern what the truth is, okay? Because there's a lot of lies that have been told on this realm, okay? In order to confuse people, in order to blind people from the truth here. And we're here to bring clarity, okay, from that confusion. We're here to help lead people into better quality of life here, okay. Some people thrive in chaos, but some people thrive in balance, in discipline, in love, okay. uh aka good versus bad, good versus evil. All right, I don't believe in that stuff. I don't refer to chaos as bad, because higher level beings, higher level spiritual beings are able to do both. Okay, take Oshun for example. Okay, she's known for being the goddess of fertility, beauty, wealth, and all of that, right? But on the other side of her is destruction, all right, chaos. Um, she's represented by a peacock, which is beautiful, lovely, right? You know, just yeah, just beautiful, lovely, and very attention grabbing. Okay, but she's also represented by a vulture. Okay, death. So we high level beings know that there's no such thing as good or bad, but it's just the world is in chaos right now because people who are meant to be thriving in love, in light, in whatever, like in what can be considered good, are confused and they're not doing their job. A lot of people come to this realm and forget why they came here. Okay, so that's the only issue. These people who are in this realm, who are meant to confuse, who are meant to abuse, misuse, all right, those people are very much needed. Okay, that's the truth. Those people are very much needed in order to keep the balance. If everybody was on one side, the scales would be tipped too much on one side here. Okay, however, what the issue is that even people who are supposed to be doing good works or whatever, they're on the other side because of this confusion. Okay, the scales are tipped too much to one side at this time. So we're here to bring balance. Okay, earth angels are here to bring balance to this realm. Wow. Yes, there's too much black magic. I don't even like calling it black magic. I call it what is known as black magic, what is known as dark magic, all right? There's too much of that going on. People are misusing, just abusing, misusing the energy manipulation in order to backstab people, okay, to force people into love, to force people to affect people's free will here, which is a huge violation to the universe. That is one thing that we should not be looking to do, is to affect people's free will. Okay, people should be allowed to make decisions on their own accord. Okay, and you can't even break that. You can't even go against that rule. It's a universal rule and it's enforced. Okay, so no matter what type of magic you think you're doing, no matter how powerful you think you're doing, there's no way that you can affect people's free will. You might be able to influence people on a deep subconscious level, okay, that works for a time being, but the spell will always wear off. There will always be justice served. Okay, there will always be some type of karma, some type of punishment for trying to break the universal rule of free will. Okay, so there's too much of that going on, too much petty energy manipulation use. Okay, love spells, backstabbing spells, jealousy, all these reasons that people use spell work when they could be doing so much better shit. All right, like God is so over it. God, the guide, spirit is so fucking over that shit. Like, it's so dumb. Are you fucking kidding me? Somebody looks better than you, so you want to hurt them, so you want to make them homeless or not look good or whatever it is. All right. You're blocking your own blessings by doing so, honestly. So stop all that petty magic shit and use it for real shit, okay? Use it to get out of bondage. Use it to, raise the frequency, the vibration of the earth. I don't know. Just use it for something else because that shit is stupid. But like I said, it's no judgment. Everybody is here to do what they're here to do, okay? Everybody has their role to play. So, yeah, but that shit is dumb. Like, you're only hurting yourself. Just know that there's consequences to that shit. All right, that's all I'm here to say. I'm not going to tell you what to do or not to do. Just know that there's consequences to whatever it is that you're doing, especially with energy manipulation, okay? And if you think that God isn't watching you when you do that shit, God is most definitely watching you. All right, and if you fuck around and find one of these earth angels, all right, if you get lucky and find one of these earth angels to do magic on, I'm gonna just say good luck. May God be with you. All right, because you're gonna fuck around and find out whose ancestors are who. All right, you might not know. That's why would you do magic on somebody that you don't even know about? Even if you do a reading on somebody could be so divinely protected that those cards aren't going to tell you the truth on who they are. So you might think somebody is just a regular Joe or whatever, and you do magic on them and you fuck around and find out that their ancestors are ascended masters, high level, highly favored by God. You about to get an ass whooping of your lifetime. You're about to get your ass whooped so hard, you could be paying for karma for several lifetimes if you do magic on the wrong person, especially an earth angel. So like, think about that shit. It's just better to not do magic at all. All right, just fucking do the work. Like, go inward and see why it is that you're jealous or envious or so low vibrational. Why not just do that? Trust me, it's a lot easier to spend a few years working on yourself, getting therapy, meditating, doing yoga, eating right, rather than spend lifetimes in turmoil because you did magic on the wrong motherfucker because you couldn't stop being jealous or envious or hateful, insecure. Alright, so yeah, I don't know. That shit don't make sense to me, but do you? Do you, boo? You know why you're here. Alright, you have a role to play. We all do. Alright, but for those that need to hear what I have to say and that are going to resonate with it, this is for you. Alright, if you're the type of person where you don't care what I'm talking about and you want to do your spell work on people and you want to continue being mean, nasty, low vibrational, go right on ahead. Like I said, there's no judgment. There's no judgment. All right. Yeah, but it's also very important to be detached. All right. It's very important to be detached as an earth angel in order to progress forward. Okay. It's very important that we don't get too attached to people, places, things. Okay. Because there's always new levels to achieve, and because there's always new levels to achieve, we might have to leave people behind, okay, things behind, especially material stuff. We're always needing to leave these things behind because our progress is especially rapid, but our progress is forever going, forever moving forward here, okay? So it's often a lot of us are very like independent. We're okay with being alone. We're okay with not having friends. We're not too attached. We're okay with losing and gaining. Okay, it's all part of God's plan here. All right. But it's just in the nature of an earth angel to never be wanting for anything, to ever be homeless or I mean, that could be part of somebody's story. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, once we step into our earth angel energy, we're pretty much like looked after, okay, by our spirit team, by way of our spirit team, but really source, God, is looking after us here. Okay, so it's very important that as an earth angel, we don't get attached to people, places, or things. Okay, our progress is always moving forward here. Am I saying that you can't have a twin flame connection where you guys are together for a really long time? That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that we're here for a purpose, and to be on our mission. So, like, our first thing, our first and most priority is to be obedient to God. And if God says, like, okay, you need to move away from this person, you need to move on from this person, place, or thing, then we have to do it. We have to do it. There's people whose main priority on this planet is to be in love and stay with the same person forever. That's fine. Yeah, so the high priestess came out here. Okay, so a lot of earth angels here are very spiritually gifted. Okay, we usually have gifts that come from being able to master ourselves, master our chakras, have our chakras aligned, be balanced. We get gifted as we climb ranks. Okay, we are open to more of ourself, more of our powers as we climb rank, as we prove ourselves faithful. Okay, as we prove certain things about ourselves. Like I said, remember, you forget who you are when you come to this 3D realm. So the more we remember why we're here and who we are, the more gifts are open to us, the more we're able to tap in to what it is that we can really do here. And it can get really amazing. It can get really amazing. Like superheroes that we see on in movies and stuff, and how there's like some superheroes that can be invisible, that can time travel, that can manipulate physical things energetically, like from a distance, okay, that can teleport, like fly. All of these things are, if you can imagine it, it is real. Okay, somebody very wise, I heard somebody very wise say that our imagination is the realest nation. Okay, if we can imagine it, we can make it come true here. Okay, there's no limit. There's no limit here. All right, but we especially have our gifts in order to be a defense for us. Okay, our gifts are also a protection. Okay, because we need to be very, very connected to our spirit team. That's why most of us are high priestesses here. We need to have clear, concise, frequent communication with our spirit team. So our third eye is needing to be open and balanced. Okay, otherwise it can cause some real problems, and that's why it takes time for us to reach our angelhood, our purpose. Like, that's why we need to go through tests and trials for our spirit team to be able to open us up to that line of communication. Okay, a lot of people are not aware that we're supposed to be able to connect to our like other spirits, other entities who aren't in the flesh. Like, people are really walking around here on this earth thinking that that's impossible, like that's a bunch of gibberish. So, and a bunch of us are programmed to think that way. That is like the general consensus in the society, is that, like, if you can hear voices in your head or blah blah blah, then you're schizophrenic, or you're whatever. They label us, right, as having mental health issues. if you have a group of people in your head advising you on what to do, when to do it, and stuff like that, people are going to think you're freaking crazy. If you tell your therapist that, or you tell you whatever. So that's why it takes time to reach the a place where you can finally step into your true purpose. And then there's also, like, we have to be spoon-fed as humans on our purpose, on certain things that we have come here to do, because it might be really overwhelming. Some of us are here to do some really crazy shit, like some really amazing shit, and it's very overwhelming. Okay, it's even overwhelming as an earth angel. Like, for example, my angels told me that they can't tell me the entirety of details about a betrayal that I recently went through, because the details are so gruesome, so disgusting, because the people closest to us can think so ill, towards us. They can people can be really cruel sometimes. So our earth angels don't want to fuck us up in our head by giving us too much. I mean, our earth angels, our spirit team doesn't want to give us too many details all at once by because they can overwhelm us, is what I'm trying to say. So we have to be spoon fed sometimes. Okay. But yeah, our intuition is our protection. Our connection to our spirit team is our connection, and our spirit team is very strong. Like I said, they're here to protect us very heavily. All right, because there's people who are also really good, at what they do, and they're on the other side, if you get what I'm trying to say. They're, whereas we're trying to raise the frequency, they're trying to lower it or keep it low. And they're just as skilled in what they do. I mean, nobody can ever power God, right? But they are skilled in their own right. I'll give them that. It's foolish to say that there aren't people in low vibrational frequency who are skilled at what they do, skilled at spell work, energy manipulation. There are some really powerful witches and warlocks, or whatever they're called, people who do magic. Okay, so that's why we need heavy protection here, heavy protection here. All right. Four of Pentacles landed on the Nine of Pentacles here. Okay, I feel like a lot of people, what I'm getting with this, with the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, okay, you might be seeing the number, a combination of 349, 934, 439, okay, any combination of 4, 3, and 9, okay. A lot of people want to collaborate with us because they can sense our energy. They want to keep us to themselves. If you're an earth angel, you might experience a lot of people not wanting to let you go. Okay, I'm not saying, like, especially in love relationships, that you haven't been broken up with, but what tends to happen is that, like, people don't break up with you, you break up with people. Okay, even like your family members want to be around you. They don't know what it is. There could even be people like frenemies, right? They hate you, but they can't let you go. They despise you, but they can't let you go. They are jealous of you, but they can't let you go. It's like some type of weird dynamic. So the people around you will want to keep you there, but they also want to dim your light. All right, it's like they want to keep you to themselves, but they don't want you to shine or outshine them here. So it's like a really weird dynamic here. All right, people know that somehow your energy is going to bring them prosperity, or your energy is shielding them from like low vibrational emotions, or your energy, something about your energy is giving people like a type of high. You might attract a lot of narcissists because of the quality of your energy, right? They want your energy especially because it's so delicious. All right, when they feed off of you, it's such a good high, right, that they get from that. All right, you might also have family that you don't understand why, but they're kind of mean to you. All right, people mistreat you or they want to mistreat you. People think you're naive or easy to use, abuse, especially in the beginning of our journey when we're the most vulnerable because we're not as connected to our spirit team or connected to who we are. Okay, we are very vulnerable and people take advantage of us. Okay, people misuse us. Same thing with empaths, too, but I'm talking about like, because usually, if not all the time, earth angels are empaths as well, okay? Uh, we're very loving, very open, very kind, okay, to people. We give a lot of chances, all right? Yeah, people want to use our energy to progress forward here, all right? But they don't want to return the favor. A lot of the time, these people are just wanting to use our energy in order to move forward, manifest off of our energy, okay? Strategize while they keep us, and they want to, you might find that people manipulate you using lies, okay, to deceive you in order to keep you around so that they can progress forward. Like, whether you know it or not, as an earth angel, people try to keep you around because they know there's something about your energy that's helping them progress forward, okay? Yeah, and also these people that manipulate, abuse, use, lie to you, okay? You might find, I know this is true for me here, okay? Ever since I was a kid, or let me put it this way, people who have tried to fuck me over or abuse me, misuse me, deceive me, hurt me in any way, right? Ever since my childhood, I end up hearing bad things about these people. I end up hearing that these people run into a lot of misfortune in their life here. Okay, there was an instance of somebody who abused me when I was a child. Okay, this is just for example. They abused me as a child. Okay, this person, the abuse continued for a while. Okay, for a long time. Time passed. We both grew up. And this person eventually got married. I'm pretty sure this person got really scared seeing me as an adult too, knowing what they had done to me as a child. 'Cause like I said, the abuse continued for a very long time, like maybe a year, okay, or more. But a year sounds accurate. So as we got older, this person, I could tell that this person was like really uncomfortable around me. So this person eventually got married. This person eventually got married and moved away. Okay. Well, my mom and this person's mom are still cool. Okay. This was my next door neighbor. And their mom told my mom that this person was having a hard time conceiving a child with their partner. And so that didn't make me happy. However, I did intuitively understand and know that this person was being punished. This was karma for abusing me as a child. Okay, so you might find that people receive heavy karma, maybe even instantly, for trying to hurt you, trying to do wrong by you. Okay, yeah, with the Five of Swords to the Five of Pentacles, you might be seeing 5-5 a lot, or 5-5-5. Okay. There might be a lot of opportunists in your energy here, okay? A lot of people who want to be around you, all right? But they have, with the moon here, they have um, ulterior motives, okay? But you are so innocent and loving that sometimes you might not even notice, but there are opportunists that are attracted to your energy here, okay? But using your intuition to guide you is very important, because your intuition will tell you who to open up to, who to be vulnerable to, and who to block out of your life, or how to handle certain people, how to interact with certain people, what are these people here to do in your life. Okay, so listening to your intuition is very important. But with that, you also, like I said, we get a lot of gifts here, okay, a lot of opportunities. You might be somebody who's very well known for your intuition as an earth angel. Your your intuition might actually open the door for you to get some type of opportunity, some type of work, some type of job, you know, ability to stabilize yourself financially through your intuition. Okay, these gifts, your intuition, you might be able to monetize them, okay, in a very what is the word, a dignified way, okay. I'm not gonna get into what an undignified way to utilize your intuition is, but you can use your imagination. All right, what I'm saying is, as an earth angel, God is going to provide to you through the gifts that she gives you. Okay, like for example, I decided I wanted to be a tarot reader, or I had fun, with my tarot cards before I even got on YouTube. And so I started getting a bunch of downloads after I leveled up through a situation. I received the opportunity to read tarot, and I've always wanted to do YouTube, so everything just kind of came together. So that's what I'm saying, is that we're going to receive opportunities through the gifts that we're given. Our gifts are going to bring us success, stability, opportunities, things like that. Yeah, justice to the Knight of Swords here. We are the front line here in this 3D realm for God. We're doing the work that she needs us to do. We are here to bring balance. We're here to stand up for those that can't do it for themselves. We're here to we're not here to stand up for those that can't do it for themselves. We're here to bring about the change. We're here to to inspire those who aren't standing up for themselves to stand up for themselves. Okay, we are inspiring people to be leaders by spreading the truth here. Okay, Knight of Swords, we are doing the work of God by spreading the truth, spreading the word, waking people up from the slumber that they were in. Okay, people are watching other evildoers, like I said, I don't like the word evil, but you know what I'm saying. People are watching bad things be done to other people and being silent, and they don't know why. It's because there's a veil, there's a spell over humanity, okay, to keep our mouths shut, to keep our eyes closed. Even though our eyes are open, our eyes are wide shut, if you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, there's a huge distraction here as well. But it's time for this spell to be reversed. It's time for justice to be brought to the planet here, and that's what we're here to do. Okay, 9 of Wands. We're here to restore the health, the justice, the love, okay, the peace, the balance here, because a lot of people are mentally sick, okay? A lot of people are wounded. A lot of people are just too debilitated, too tired to go to do this work. All right. A lot of people are jaded because when right out the womb, we're injected. All right. We're jabbed with a bunch of chemicals. Just out the gate, even before we're born. Imagine what type of stress our mothers go through. Okay. Especially if you come from a particular socioeconomic group, class of people, there's a lot of stress involved with being a human, and that is by design for sure. So we're here to bring the balance needed, okay, in order for people to find the strength, okay, to wake up, to find justice for themselves, to move forward in the direction, to find their purpose. Okay, too often people, souls, spirits come to this planet and totally forget what they're here to do, are just completely derailed, side railed, side whatever, and just have to go through the cycle over and over and over and over and over again. All right, and that is by design. Our energy is being siphoned, usurped, used by people higher up. Like it gets freaking deep. All right, I was just told to shut the hell up. I mean, there's you can Google that shit. There's people who talk about this stuff. I'm just not meant to right now. Okay, um, but yeah, we need to call our energy back. All right. Yeah, literally, we need to call our energy back here. Ten of Pentacles. This energy cannot go to others anymore, okay? If they don't have enough energy to thrive, survive on this 3D realm, whatever, that's their problem here. But we, Ten of Pentacles, there's a lot of love. There's a lot of resources, abundance here for everyone. Okay, there's enough space on this planet for everyone to have a home. There's enough wealth on this planet. There's enough minerals, enough food, enough of everything on this planet for everyone to have a piece, for everyone to have a slice, a big slice. Okay, there's enough here for everyone to be happy and joyous. It is a total lie, a complete lie. Okay, this competitiveness, this concept that resources are scarce, that there's not enough water, there's not enough food, there's not enough land, da da da. That's all a fucking lie, a big ass lie. Mother Earth is abundant. Mother Earth has enough for everybody times 1,000. Okay, like, do you hear me? We're living in abundance. The scarcity mindset is a lie. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Seven of Cups. I didn't know why the Seven of Cups initially was on the bottom of the deck. So I started just focusing on this Ten of Pentacles, and then I freaking said it. It's an illusion. These people need to create an illusion so we're competitive, so that we want to stab each other in the back. Huh? It's an illusion that you're not good looking, or that you don't deserve attention, that you don't deserve success, that you're not worthy. You are beautiful. You are worthy. You are enough. There's enough to go around. Okay? You don't need to be stuck in a 9 to 5. You can go live out your dream. All right? Fear is an illusion. Fear is the foundation of illusion here, but it's just that, an illusion. Okay, and at being an earth angel, that's one of the things that we understand. All right, we see right through that freaking illusion. All right, and once you do, it's like, how the hell was I stuck in this in the first fucking place? Because God provides everything. You understand me? It just takes faith. So many people would rather stay in fear because they're so afraid of stepping out on a limb, taking that leap of faith. Okay, but in actuality, this is what you have to look forward to. If you have faith, God will provide, protect, and do everything that you need for you in divine timing. You're never going to be dragged through the mud. That's why I have issues with the Bible and stuff. Because that story about Job and how he lost everything just so that like he could win it back at the end, but he had to go through like all these trials and tribulations and shit. And even the story of Jesus and how he had to be nailed to the cross and shit so that humanity. All right, I have to digress because I don't want to offend anybody, but honestly what I'm trying to say is that God does not cause issues in our life. God shows us things, okay? So this is what happens, all right? We lose people, places, things, jobs, whatever, because God has to show us that we need to have faith in her. Okay? For example, with our own free will, we get married, right, to somebody that we think we love or we're in love with, okay, whatever. This person decides to betray us and do us dirty, all right? The reason why we had to see that, or we had to go through that, is for God to show us that we need to rely on her to choose a mate for us, because the mate that God chooses is going to be everything that we need and more, everything that we want and more. Okay, so we go through those things because God wants to show us to not rely on ourselves, to have faith in her. Do you get what I'm saying? So God doesn't purposefully like unite us with somebody who is gonna fuck us over and do us dirty. That's not what God is about, all right? God doesn't do that. But we make mistakes. We choose paths that are not for us, that are not set for us by God, and we end up fucking ourselves over. Okay, but then through that, we eventually learn the lesson to rely on God and wait on God and be obedient on God and learn divine timing and all of these, different concepts here. Okay, so that's why I have issues with the Bible and stuff. Ace of Swords, okay, truth, but God will always provide clarity here. Okay, it's like there's no such thing as good and evil, but there is such thing as illusions and clarity. Okay, God will always guide us to clarity. Things that are for us will always be clear. There won't be an illusion, there won't be fear, there won't be confusion. All right, God always operates in clarity. All right, and our intuition is also a good guide for that, a good nudge. Our intuition will always nudge us in the correct direction here. All right, so we need to have clarity when it comes to our intuition. We need to have a good relationship with our intuition here. Okay, a lot of us are too logical. A lot of us are logic over heart or gut feeling. Well, the truth is that we have a brain. The truth is that we actually have a brain in our gut. Okay, there is a network of neurons in our gut. Okay, and our gut actually influences our entire body, very much so. So, they say our gut is our instinct, our intuition here. So we need to do a better job as a whole in general as humans, by listening to it, okay, taking action upon our intuition, upon our gut feelings, instead of putting it to the side and trying to logic ourselves into success. It doesn't work that way, okay? There needs to be a balance between the heart and the mind, okay? The sun to the star here, okay? There's a lot of things that need to come out of the dark, okay? We got the moon to the sun here. All right, there's a lot of secrets, a lot of mysteries that are going to need to be revealed, and it's going to come by way of these earth angels, okay? But also God reveals things to us in our own life through our own experiences. Okay? Um, I feel like healing there like through this light that's being shined on what has been hidden. All right, it's going to cause a lot of healing in this life. It's on this realm. Okay, it's going to cause people to see things for what things truly are, and it's going to bring a lot of clarity and a lot of balance to people. Okay, the truth is very healing. All right, people get stuck on something because they don't have closure with it. Like, why did this happen to me? Why am I here? Why can't I do this? Da da da. And so the truth brings a lot of healing here because there's a lot of mysteries about this realm here. And they're only mysteries because they're being kept hidden from the general public. Sometimes that's a good thing because some people aren't ready to receive the truth, okay? Kind of like, in the Matrix when they unplugged Neo from the Matrix and he had that little meltdown. He ended up throwing up because he wasn't ready, because he had surpassed the age that they usually unplug people. Okay, because he had been plugged into the Matrix for so long, he couldn't handle the truth. Well, that's literally some people. Some people will just reject the truth, right? Some people will even reject what I'm saying in this video, and that's fine. But there's different avenues and different ways for God to reveal these things to us. The people who are going to understand what I'm saying and it's going to resonate with them are it's just going to resonate with them, okay? And then the way that other people are going to learn the truth is the way that God wants them to. All right, in different ways, but a lot of healing has to be done here as a collective, and by earth angels uncovering and shining light on the truth, on the mysteries, okay, is how these things will come about. We got the Empress in reverse here that landed on the Ten of Swords. The feminine. Wow, this is heavy. The feminine has been belittled. The feminine, the divine feminine energy here. Okay, feminines as a whole. We need to do a lot of healing here. Okay, I feel like this is speaking about patriarchy. The world has been colonized by a group of people, and so there are a lot of us, or a lot of the world has been homogenized, okay? And unfortunately, it's by a belief system where we've been homogenized by a belief system that is just devastating, in particular to the divine feminine energy here, okay? The Empress, all right? The masculine energy has stabbed the feminine energy in the back here, okay? And I'm not talking about on an individual level. I'm talking about in a general level. The divine mother, okay, God herself, the feminine aspect of God here has been shunned, has been shamed, has been traumatized, has just been totally disregarded, disowned, and God is pissed off about it. God is pissed off about it, but really what I'm getting is that feminine energy needs to be healed here. Okay, because feminine energy, and I'm talking about within masculines as well, feminine energy as a whole needs to be healed because feminine energy is creative energy. It's giving birth to ideas. It's calmness, it's peace, it's relaxation, it's flow, okay? It's love. It's what we've been missing here, it's the subconscious. It's the connection to spirit. Okay, and that needs to be healed on a whole. Okay, we've been doing a really great job at being logical, at being proactive, at really trying to master this physical realm here. But what we need to do now is master the spiritual realm, master the divine feminine. Okay, because as a whole, we've really been in our masculine energy here. All right, and that's by design. Masculine and feminine should be balanced within all of us, okay, respectively. As a divine feminine, I'm always going to have a little bit more feminine than masculine, and a divine masculine is always going to have more masculine than feminine. But that's why we come together to create one big balance. You get what I'm saying? So in all of us, the divine mother, the divine feminine needs to be balanced. We have forsaken her. We have blasphemed her. Okay, it's really sick, and we see that on an individual level. Okay, as above, so below. All right. Um, there are religions that don't allow women to have high places. There are religions that claim that women are second to men, maybe not outwardly, but through the stories that they tell, it's just common sense that these stories are trying to portray women as inferior. And I know a lot of religious people are gonna say, no, this text says this and you're misunderstanding and da da da. But a child understands that, and it's meant for a child to be able to understand that women are inferior. That's the way it's designed, no matter how you want to put it. If you want to stick to that, then please, by all means, do that. If you want to stay in your religion for the rest of your life until you die, please do that. Be the best at your religion that you can be. I'm not here to tell you that your religion is bad or good or, whatever. I'm here to speak to the people who this message resonates to, period. Okay, and what I'm telling you is that God is saying that the divine feminine has not been respected here. All right, and that's one of the things that these earth angels are here to change, here to speak about, here to reveal to you. Okay, that's why truth. All right, confirmation. All right, my phone just went off here. All right, there's been a lot of lies, a lot of confusion spread about the divine feminine here. Okay, Ace of Swords. All right, truth versus lies. A lot of lies mixed in with truth. Okay, a lot of confusion has happened. Okay, that's why, like I said earlier, I don't believe in books. I mean, I believe, like, I want to write my own book. Okay, I believe in the concept of books here, but what I'm saying is that life experience and communication with your own ancestors and guides, should be our first teacher. Okay, that should be where you go to first. All right, because most of us don't have elders who are in their right mind for us to be able to tap into. So I encourage people to look at their higher council, aka their spirit team, all right, to guide them, because they're going to be your North Star. They're going to guide you in the right direction, all right? But yeah, a lot of these religious texts have lies and truth mixed into it, and I'm talking about ancient texts here, okay? I'm not singling out any one religion or anything like that. Okay, I'm talking about any religions that are based off of text, because this is an example that I use all the time. We're not born with books on trees. Okay, books don't grow on trees, they don't grow from the ground. Books are not in nature, those are man-made things. Okay, and animals don't use books. Animals don't have to read how to be spiritual from a manual. Okay, and neither do you, neither do we. All right, King of Swords here. All right, I'm speaking the truth. I'm telling y'all the truth here. All right. But a lot of people want us, a lot of those texts, okay, are meant to keep us in this Five of Cups energies, in despair and sadness, in low vibration. All right, that's what the confusion is about, to keep us in low vibration here. All right, to keep us cold, distant from each other, to disassemble communities. All right, disassemble unity, to, for us to be too logical. All right, that's what the King of Swords represents, somebody who's too logical, who's not thinking with their heart. All right, that's what books do, is like, oh, you have to read something out of a book. No, you don't. All right, oh, you have to do something, has to be a double-blind research study for it to be accurate. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. What the truth is going to resonate with you. All right, if somebody's speaking the truth, it's going to resonate you. The truth feels different. All right, if you're in tune with your intuition and your spirit team, the truth is going to sound different. And the truth is subjective. Sorry, but PSA, the truth is subjective. One person's truth might not be another person's truth. The truth is based off of experiences and there's only universal laws, and there are universal truths, but very rarely are these truths, right, that humans talk about, like eyewitness stuff. You can't always rely on eyewitness, because people make shit up in their head and they believe it's the truth. That's what the truth is sometimes, is shit that people made up in their head and they believe is the truth. Okay, and then they write it down and then they sell it to other people as the truth, and another person reads it and they think it's the truth, but it really doesn't match with who they are and what they're here to do in their life purpose. Okay, and all because they didn't tap into their spirit guides, now these people are lost. All right. We got the Two of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the King of Wands here. All right. At the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. I feel like people are too concerned with money here. Okay, people are too concerned with financial stability, constantly juggling life, all right, in order to gain material wealth, kind of squandering energy, all right, instead of going for their passions here with the King of Wands. Instead of doing what they're passionate about, people would rather spend time, energy trying to get money. Okay, but do what you want in this lifetime here, but money is paper. All right. Money is a number, and you can, numbers never run out, so you'll always be chasing money. All right, let me see. I feel like there's more to this message here. Yeah, this causes an imbalance here. Okay, and in order to be financially stable, somebody has to, okay, this is what I'm getting here. All right, when we're in school as children and we're starting out, we learn how to essentially begin worshiping money and start a journey based off of wanting to be financially secure, when we should be learning about spirituality. That should be the first thing that we master ourselves. We should be mastering ourselves, our spiritual being, and then everything else should come first, okay? We try to master the earth realm before we master ourselves, before we master our minds here. And it causes a lot of people to be emotionally unstable here, okay, with the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It causes people to be irrational, to rush into things that, don't serve them here, all in the name of money. Okay, but if we were to master ourselves, master our souls, learn who we are, do yoga, do meditation before we learn our ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, okay, we would all be better off here. We need to learn what it is that we came here to do, all right, before we go to college, or why do we go to elementary, middle school, high school to learn all of this general information only to go to college, not really know what we want to do, spend 4 years plus, being, I don't know, just the schooling system is so mediocre, all right? Life is mediocre. The way that these people plan life is so mediocre, all right? It doesn't make sense. And that it's designed that way to keep us, like I said, distracted, all right? So we need to balance out that energy here. Yeah, literally. These people want to keep us from moving forward, okay? They want to keep us distracted, hung up on lies, hung up on money, okay? Worshipping money here, okay? Instead of, moving forward in our purpose, these people are putting obstacles in our way, all right? By lying to us, by deceiving us here. And I feel like Spirit is making me go through all the ways that earth angels can change. Like, these are all different ways that these are all different things that are going to be balanced out, okay, that are going to be changed here. This is part of the contract, all right? This is time for earth to the people of earth to address these different issues that I've been talking about thus far, because they're really burdening us here with the 10 of Wands, okay? These are different issues that are going to be addressed. Okay, people are finding it very hard to be genuine, loving, kind, okay? People who are in this King of Cups energy, they usually get, they get stabbed in the back, they get used, okay? They get mistreated. All right, people use other people for success, for fame, for recognition, all right? Causing illusions, all right? People are fake kind, fake nice, in order to create an illusion, in order just to get success here, to get recognition, to get attention. People try so hard to achieve fame, all right, thinking it's going to bring them happiness, but it's really not. And they use it by appealing to people emotionally. Okay, a lot of people aren't who they portray themselves to be. A lot of people have different personalities depending on who's around them. All right, a lot of people in the limelight, in high positions here, famous people, or people on TV, people who are seen. All right, they really aren't who they portray themselves to be, which is an issue here. Okay, because these people are not role models at all. Yeah, these people on the inside, they're not satisfied, they're not happy here, all right? But they're just wanting it for the looks. They're wanting to be in these positions for the looks here, okay? But they're not really in control of their life here. They're being controlled, okay? There's a hidden agenda. They say what they're supposed to say. They do what they're supposed to do. Their free will has been taken from them here, okay? And these people rarely find true satisfaction here, but everyone's in a rush to be famous, to be well known, to be, walking red carpets and seen in a certain light here. Okay. They want to be an authority. They want to be, respected, but it's a facade. It's all based off of lies. Okay, literally, with the devil to the Knight of Wands here, they're being controlled. They're being puppeted, all right, by people in the background. Like I said, because they worship money, because they worship fame, attention, all of these different things, because they're not detached. They can't detach, okay? They are chained to their desires, all right? These people are unstable, unhinged, okay? Sexually undisciplined. Doing things when it comes to using their body, being hypersexual, all right? Being ungrounded here, not having morals, values here, okay? Literally being controlled by entities as well here, all right? Oh my gosh, I almost finished this deck here, and this is such a long video. I hope it's not too long, but there's a lot to be said here, okay? There's a lot to be said here. 3 of Cups here to the Ace of Wands. All right. I feel like, okay, I'm getting 2 things. One, just to finish up what I was saying earlier. These people are really good at creating illusions that they're having fun, that they're happy, all right, that they're getting to live out their dream and stuff, but really behind the scenes, they're very unhappy, all right, with the partying, having sex. This is the second thing. It's like, they're promoting having sex with multiple people, being spiritually open, having a lot of options with people, which opens you up to to entity attachments, spiritual parasites, spiritually transmitted diseases. Okay, so being sexually reckless here is an issue. It's not, that's what they're promoting. That's what the dominant society is promoting here, and that's hurting us as well. And as earth angels, we're here to deliver that message that's not the way here. Okay, it's actually very good to practice celibacy, abstinence here once in a while. With the Hermit, you have to go within here, all right? You have to go within here. You have to practice being alone. What I'm getting is like, practice blocking out the distractions, all right? And what I mean by that is spend some time alone, frequently spend time alone so that you can get to know yourself, okay, without the TV, without the radio, without your phone, without social media, okay? Because the illusions can actually have you feeling like some of the thoughts that are in your head are actually yours, when really a lot of the thoughts that are in your head are not yours, okay? They can, this programming has us trapped mentally in a prison here, okay? And you might even think that you built this prison. That's what the illusion will have you thinking, is that you built your own prison, that these thoughts are your own, but really they're not your own thoughts. And spending time alone, fasting from other people, places, things, like I said, radio, TV, social media, can help you understand what belongs to you and what doesn't, who you truly are, okay? Because we need to be independent in our thinking ability, okay? Just because some rappers say that it's cool that we have sex with a bunch of people, 1, it doesn't mean that they're doing it, and 2, it doesn't mean that it's healthy, okay? Too often, all right, a lot of us have a hoe phase, and then only to realize, like, damn, that shit really wasn't it. Yeah, because especially as women, men too, all right? Men too. But especially as women, when we open ourselves up to people who don't deserve, okay, that type of intimacy, all right, to allow somebody inside of you, okay, is a very intimate act. Very intimate act, spiritually, physically, mentally, okay? There's different hormones that are released, different chemicals that are released that because when you do the act of intimacy, it signals to your body to release certain hormones that cause bonding. Okay, the chemicals in your brain and your body begin to bond you to the person that you are being intimate with. Well, if it's casual, then that person can dip, not call you back, whatever, right? Okay, now you're bonded to somebody who's absent. Somebody abandoned you. Somebody left you when you were bonded to them, even on a level if you might not even be aware, but this is what happens physically in our body, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. Okay, so that brings about trauma. Your body shuts down every time it feels like it's been abandoned, especially if you don't address your trauma. Your yoni will shut down each time. Okay, it's going to harbor trauma in the muscle tissue, literally, and harden. And it'll be almost impossible for you to have a vaginal orgasm. Then we have a society of women who are dependent on clitoral orgasms. Okay? So that's the way that works. So you need to think for yourself here, all right? Most women, and men are not the type of people who can have one night stands or casual flings, okay? Because there's something that happens on a spiritual, subconscious level when we open ourselves up that way. So it's just better to wait until we meet our soulmate. I'm nobody's mama, but this is my advice, especially to earth angels. And this is a lesson that I had to learn. Okay, it's better to wait for your soulmate to come in and just get freaky with them, okay? God doesn't mind freaky. God loves freaky. All right, as long as you're not abusing or misusing your body. But God loves when two people love each other so much that they express themselves physically, okay? When they express their love physically to each other. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. God has no issues with that at all. Okay, be freaky. But the problem is when you're freaky with a bunch of people for no reason. Okay, it's when you're trying to escape your issues. When you're trying to. Some people have a type of trauma that causes them to like to abuse their bodies. And the way they abuse their bodies is having sex with random people. Okay. A lot of people who have experienced sexual abuse will tell you that they went through a phase where they were having sex with random people or attracting people that didn't really love them or want them or treated them like shit. All right, and they would have sex with them. Yeah, it's getting really deep. Yeah, like I said, Five of Cups, okay? It causes a lot of trauma, despair, and depression. You might be depressed after having a whole phase and you don't know why. Because you just let a bunch of people hit it, all right? And now they're not even in your life, okay? Yeah, so we need a transformation to go about here, all right? Things need to change, all right? An end needs to come to many of these many of the things that I've talked about, and that this is just a few of the things. I think that my spirit guides, the souls that I'm speaking to, the high level ascendant masters that I'm speaking to, want the earth angels to address here. Okay, yeah, because these things need to stop here. They need to come to a full stop here. Knight of Wands, this reckless behavior needs to stop here. All right, because it's hurting us. All right, a lot of lack of control of emotions. Okay, yeah. So independent thinking begets wish fulfillment here. Okay, a lot of us will start to begin to find out that we're actually spiritual beings. Ooh, I'm about to sneeze. That we're actually spiritual beings, and a lot of the things that we learn um, on this, a lot of the programming that we learn doesn't align with who we are, and that's why we can't seem to um, find fulfillment here and stability on our own. But with independent thinking, with the ability to go inward and ask ourselves, how do we really feel about certain things? How does that resonate with me? Does that make sense with me? Okay, that independent thinking will allow us to progress. All right, Emperor, literally, I'm telling y'all, to be in control of ourselves, of our own lives, okay, is very important here. Two of Cups, okay, we need to heal ourselves, okay, bring about the two broken halves of ourselves together here, okay, to make us whole. All right, and that's something that they don't want. All right, this unity, okay, that can happen between humanity here, that is something that these people really fear. And what I mean by these people is the people who are in control right now. Okay, the people who program us via television, radio, and all that stuff. Okay, they want to keep us in this low vibrational energy here. All right, but now is a time that the spiritual guides, the true people, the honest people, okay, now it's time for them to be in control. Okay, it's time for us to find our power. It's time for us spiritualists to sit on the throne, okay, in the 3D realm here. The time of illusion is over, has ended here, okay? It's time for us to bring the two together, spirit and the 3D realm, okay? Yes, and we will be successful. We will be successful. It's inevitable here. All right. That's why things are really ramping up. Okay. That's why the programming is getting really, really strong. All right. These people know. Page of Cups. Literally, these people are afraid. Okay. These people are losing it. These people are scared shitless because they know their time is up here. All right. They know that unity is coming, and people have a choice here. Okay, you have a choice, I have a choice. Everyone has a choice on where they want to stand. All right, this is a new beginning, a new time, a new opportunity here. All right, and the choice is ours, and the way that we make that choice is through our actions. Okay, our actions will confirm where we are in this very special time. Okay, those who do not want to collaborate with the hierophants, okay, with the true spiritual leaders here, they will be blocked. All right, they will be served. All right, they will be patrolled. They will be, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna get what's coming to them, and that's that. Okay, a lot of twin flame energy is coming in, okay, because we have a big job to do, a big change to make here. Okay, we're ushering a new era. All right, yes, so it's up to you where you want to stand in all of this, right? Because you can either be in control here, or you can either be an empty vessel for somebody to fill up. And being an empty vessel, okay, is going to leave you vulnerable. All right, you can either be in control or you can be vulnerable here. Okay, and when I mean vulnerable, I mean in a bad way. Vulnerable to people using you. All right, you could either see the glass as half full or half empty. It's up to you. All right, I urge you to be in control though. And in order to be in control in the Emperor energy, all right, being the master of your own life, that's going to require you to go inward, to heal, to master yourself. Okay? So I feel like that's a really good place to stop here. We went through a lot of stuff, okay, a lot of information, at this time. This could be new to you, or maybe you knew everything that I was speaking about, all right, intuitively, or you heard it somewhere else before, and that's totally fine. Okay, some of the stuff I've heard somewhere else before too. Okay, but it might be new to somebody, and yeah, they chose this message to give me here today. All right, and I really appreciate it. I have so much gratitude. I have gratitude that you stayed this long into the video, and that that you clicked on this video in the first place. I really appreciate you, honestly. And I believe in us. I believe in humanity, and everything's gonna work out perfectly. Okay. But just like I said, I feel like the main message here is to get to know yourself. All right, don't rely on external, whether it be books, TV, other people, elders, family members, parents. Just get to know you, okay? Because honestly, my parents could never have, they could never have prepared me for the type of life that I'm living now, okay? And that's okay. That's okay here. All right. So yeah, please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and also comment if you please. Otherwise, I will see you all in the next video. Love you. Peace, alchemists.